Hello friends, I'm Dr. Parina Bajaj. I'm a general surgeon from Grand Medical College and Sir JJ Group of Hospitals, Mumbai. And this is my Sunday story. So I finished my MS General Surgery in 1998 and moved in with my husband. We had got married in 1997 and he's an IPS officer in Maharashtra Khada. So I knew that we would be shifting every 2 to 3 years, if not before that, depending on his job profile. I gave the MPSC exam for becoming a medical officer, class 2. So how that helped me was that initially if he was posted in a district, so the initial postings as additional SPs and SP is always at a smaller place, it's in a district. So when we would be posted in a district, I would join the civil hospital as a medical officer, and if he came to a larger city like Pune, Mumbai, where there was a medical college, I would be deputed to work as a lecturer in surgery. So I did this for the first 10 years. And when we were posted in Thane, Jupiter Hospital just started. Now Jupiter is now of course a chain of hospitals. This was their flagship hospital, which was in Thane, a 350 bedded multi-speciality hospital. And I joined the hospital 15 years ago and left government service. About 10 years back, I thought I should have a niche specialty. I need to develop a field of my interest which suits my personality, which I enjoy and which I can really be committed and focused in. So I chose diabetic foot and varicose veins, which is basically treating chronic non-healing wounds, right from their prevention to their management and the rehabilitation of the patients. Following this, in 2017, I started a wound care department in Jupiter, which deals with chronic non-healing ulcers. We have a plastic surgeon along with us. In fact, there's another plastic surgeon who has just joined recently, and a trained team of wound care nurses who deal with stoma care, podiatry, wound care. My Sunday story is not about my surgical career. My Sunday story is about an incident that taught me that I need to adapt, I need to change, maybe go with the flow, but give my best under any given circumstance, and you'll get the results. So in 98, when I joined my husband, one evening sitting in the lawn and having a cup of tea, and he said, "Pata hai, meri zindagi ki hamesha khwahish thi. Mera sapna tha that I would get into the police, I would have a nice big bungalow, और मेरा एक German Shepherd कुत्ता होता." Now, cut to reference to this. When I was about 9 or 10, I had been bitten by my Mamaji's dog. And ever since then, I had this huge dogophobia. So it was the kind कि किसी के घर भी अगर जा रहे हो, I would call them up the previous night and tell them that if I'm reaching at this time, please keep your dog closed. I don't want to see your dog. I'm terrified. Otherwise, I'm not going to come to your house. And here I have my newly wedded husband telling me कि उसको एक German Shepherd कुत्ता चाहिए. Now, this is how I've always handled every situation. I try and adapt, I try and change, and whatever it is, I give my best. So I told him, fine, let me think it over. It took me about 2 years. In the meantime, he kept convincing me, telling me, if you keep the dog yourself, तो उसको अपने पास सुलाएगी, खुद नहलाएगी, you give it his food, he'll be loyal to you. German Shepherds are known to be a one-master dog. Finally, after 2 years, I said, fine, let me give it a shot. So 11th Jan 2000, he brought home this very cute little German Shepherd puppy whom I named Bugsy. And as he has had advised, मैंने उसको अपने पास में सुलाया. I gave him a bath, I would give him his food and trained him myself, would brush him, groom him, everything. And cut to a year later, Navalji comes home after his night round. So like we have our emergency duties, they have night rounds. He finished his night round and came home at about 4:35 in the morning. And Bugsy would not let him enter the room. He would just growl at him, not let him come in through the door. And with Navalji saying, "ये क्या है? Tell him to stop. चुप करा तेरे कुत्ते को, तेरा कुत्ता पागल हो गया है." And I realized that day that the 1 year that I had spent with him, I had committed to him, would look after him. He was really my dog. And our bungalows, if you know, in the beginning are, and they are quite deserted. It's a huge area that we have, and he would be out, my husband would be out for days. I would have to go for night duties as well. I was a CMO in Jalgaon Civil Hospital. But Bugsy was my protector, my guardian. So after a year, I realized that all the efforts that I had put in had really borne fruit. This is something I have applied to every challenge. Now, my latest challenge now is that after 15 years in Jupiter, we've shifted to Delhi. My husband has taken a central deputation and we're here for another 5 to 6 years. So I have had to make a start all over again. I have just joined Fortis Hospital in Delhi at Vasant Kunj and CDOC. But the initial 3-4 months I was cribbing about it. मुझे नहीं जाना है फिर से at 50. I don't want to start all over again. And then I sat myself down and said, it's okay. There is a learning point in this as well. So I have taken that up as a challenge. I went round. I have been going around meeting my colleagues, meeting people around over here, getting to understand the system, how things work. And it's been a month since I have joined. And last week I did my first case over here. So patients are increasing. Every OPD I have patients now. The diabetologists here are referring patients to me. So I think my learning has been, and that's what I would like to share with you all, is whatever the change, because change is inevitable, it is going to happen. Whatever the change, learn to adapt to it, go with the flow, and give it your best under any circumstance. And I'm sure you'll bear the fruit for that. All right, see you soon. Bye.